Hey guys, it's me, Jerrod. So, I'm Jerrod G. I am just waking up, gonna try and do a video for fun, for the heck of it, and see if we have any ideas out there, things I can talk about. I am a rambler. I'm come as you are. I'm kind of a nerd. I'm totally a nerd. I was trying to come up with the idea of what to do a video about, and of course then I overanalyze it. So I thought maybe what I should do is do a video about what to do a video about. And see if people had ideas or topics or things they wanted to hear opinions on or joke about. I'm just a dork. I'm 39 years old. I am a dad. I'm gay. I am whacked out big kid. I'm a 911 dispatcher. I've been doing that for about 10 years at my current job. I've been dispatching before that since the year 2000. I was an emergency dispatcher for out at the Denver International Airport. But I've always been kind of a weird outcast. I see things differently. I get affected by other people's opinions or information, reactions, sometimes positively. Usually I try to turn it around, see things in a positive light. Sometimes things bring me down, and then I have to like talk about it and figure it out and see like who agrees, who doesn't agree. I don't need to be better than, but I want kind of input. And I thought, well, hey, maybe there's other people out there too. So yeah, dad, I'm gay, partner, I have a partner. We've been together for about 2 years, 2.5 years, coming up to 3 years, I guess. We met, and I was not ready to be in a relationship, and he was not single. We were just going to be friends and chit chat, and it was a year of transition and figuring things out to see how things turned out for us, and turned out really good. Worked out really well. As a dad, I have a daughter who just graduated college at University of Hawaii at Manoa. She's studying anthropology, psychology, and she is finishing up some classes right now to try and finalize some of her other actual degrees, and then see about getting into the Peace Corps. So we'll see how that goes. She is kind of the light of my life, so I'll probably refer to her a lot, and she'll probably tell me not to. And then I probably will again. So, what else? Uncle, I have 2 nieces. They are adorable, sassy, funny, entertaining. And then I have some godkids. Godfather, that's another topic. Like, if you're someone's godfather, does that mean that you are running a mob or a mafia? Does that mean that you're super religious? I was called the Plan B dad. So if Plan A didn't work out, then you're going to be Plan B, because we like how you did with your little girl, and we would love for you to help our kids. But I'm also like the gunkle, the gay uncle. I have so many friends who have kids, and I sometimes get to see them a lot. I sometimes get to see them just a few times, but every time it's like, let's try and make them laugh. Let's see if we can get them to light up, because if they see that people believe in them, then they'll believe in themselves to do fun stuff. So I get to sit around a lot. What else? Free time. I like to go to movies. I like to read some, but my attention span is so short. Did I say that already? My attention span is really short. So if I'm reading, growing up, I would be reading a book for class. Sometimes I'd have to sit down with my mom, and she would have to read it out loud with me, because I would be reading, and I'm hearing the information in my head, but then it'd be like, okay, and then Jill went up the hill, and I'd be like, oh, hell, remember there's like the going over the hill parties that people have, and that's such a weird thing. Like, why are people going over the hill if they're getting older? And are we all going up a hill? And if you go down, do you want to go faster? Is it going to go quicker? Maybe that's the reference. It's the thing. And in the meantime, I'm still reading about Jack and Jill and this weird hill, and fetching a pail, and then fetch is never going to happen. So you're like, what was I just thinking about? And then you realize you were 3 pages past where you started thinking about going over a hill to make fetch happen, and you don't know what you read. So I would go back and read it again, and I'd be like, oh, I remember this. But if I were to take a test on it, I probably wouldn't remember it. So that's not good. So I would read it again. And by the 3rd or 4th time, I still had not, retained a lot of stuff. So it was hard, and it was interesting that I never failed, or I never really had a hard time, unless it was to be quiet and to shrink things up. Journalism was hard for me, because you have to fit your idea into a short number of words, and I'm not good at ever fitting anything into a short number of words. People say, how was your day? I never just say, good, and walk away. I'm usually like, amazing, and then I have some explanation as to why. And they're like, I don't okay. And they listen because they're nice, but otherwise, I probably should just say good. But I am good, and I am amazing in a lot of different ways. Let's see, so Godfather, I have a lot of kids. Free time, I like movies, music, love music. I'll go into music in other videos for sure. People, pop culture references, people that I like from back in the day. Usually I like stuff that I have a memory attached to. The things that made me light up when I was a kid. I just saw a thing for Willy Wonka doing a run on Broadway, making a musical or a play of some sort. Brilliant. I can't believe it hasn't happened yet. My inspiration, Cyndi Lauper, wild and crazy, amazing, creative, genius, but not in the traditional sense of the word. I have her book, and when you read it, it's like bounces over here, which reminds her of this, which bounces over here, and then back to the story, and that's exactly how my brain works, but with a lot of color and different colored hair. Boy George, again, creative, artistic, willing to try things, go out of the box. Madonna, same. Rosie O'Donnell. What's interesting is I fell in love with Rosie O'Donnell. I didn't see her as controversial. I saw her as somebody who wasn't... she was beautiful in a way that wasn't what everybody else described beauty as. She had a natural light to her, an outside of the box thinking, and she encouraged people to try to see things in a new way, in a positive way, and to eliminate things that didn't have a positive effect. Why spend time and energy on things that don't have a positive effect? RuPaul, same, out of the box, completely, these are not people that I want to be myself or want to compete with. These are people that encouraged me just by being themselves to do the same. Dolly Parton, amazing. Ellen also. She and Rosie I always saw on the stand-up comedian stuff, early 90s, late 80s. You would see it was stand-up spotlight or HBO specials, different things. And I've connected, actually my current roommate and I, our original connection was made talking about Ellen's stand-up and discussing how hilarious her jokes were and how they stuck, and then we imitate them. There are words to this day that we quote, VHS tapes that we watched of Ellen doing stand-up 20 years ago, where she would say, so I gotta go right now, gotta go, and she's repeating a commercial that we've all seen 1,000 times, and I'll put that out there into the world, and my roommate will answer, and I don't gotta go right now, and I know who's actually referencing Ellen and not the commercial, because it sticks with you to see somebody just having fun in day-to-day activity and day-to-day fun experiences. Who else? Goldie Hawn, B-52s, Whoopi Goldberg. Although, Whoopi, why are you so angry on The View all the time? You're so put off by these topics. Like, cheer up. It's okay. It's okay to have fun. Now, if you're into it, you're happy, but you're I don't know, your light still shines through. Even when you're grouchy and you see everyone around you kind of laugh, like, I'm uncomfortable, but it's still kind of funny. Whoopi's irritated. She doesn't want to talk about Kim Kardashian. But I still love her. So, okay, so let's see, what do I plan? I probably plan to try and talk slower, because as you can see, it happens where I go kind of quickly. I just want to share experiences. I want to help other people. I want to find people who are similar. Kind of give kids, adults, and I probably will cuss on accident, so I apologize. Don't use bad words outside of the home, kids. Don't. It's not nice. It's not respectful, and it kind of makes you look worse. Sometimes I use it for humor. But I want to give people kind of a safe, entertaining place to realize that, like, hey, day-to-day is going to be crazy. You can't avoid it. You can't put a filter on what comes at you in the street. You can't put a filter and say, I don't want to discuss things with people today that are going to mention the color green because it makes me uncomfortable. And, unicorns. There's a unicorn right there. Because it's inappropriate, and I don't want to discuss magic in the workplace. It starts too many qualms. Qualms. I'm going to put a filter on qualms while we're at it. You can't do that. You have to be able to take what bounces at you and say, these are the things I want to catch. This is what I want to keep, and this is what I'm going to use, and I'm going to take it to push it forward. And if you can't find any, make some. You know, make your own little happy stuff. I'm gonna drink from my owl real quick. It's coffee. I like coffee. But I like coffee in kind of a, let's add some sugar-free creamer that tastes like amazingness to it. Yeah. So that's me. I'm looking for some ideas, some questions, some topics, and I'm looking for people to share the positivity. So go out there, make a difference, have fun, enjoy yourself, and I hope you look forward to my next video. Wish me luck. You guys have a great day, and I wish you peace, love, happiness. And this is Jerrod G saying goodbye. See you guys later.